Chanson. La 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 la. Mano a mano. Live and live. Greetings, good morning. Well, you won't probably see this in the morning. I don't know when you watch this, but it's morning for me. It's Monday morning, which of course is more like nighttime for me. It's the time before I go to bed. I had some time and I really wanted to record another video. I'm quite into this game and I want to see what is going to happen. So yeah, before I have to go to bed and try to get some good sleep so I can wake up and get ready for at least a 9-hour workday, because I have to show up at 9 instead of 10. And last time what that meant, because okay, so not last week, but all the weeks before that, for like 3-4 weeks, we had to work overtime. So we never got to go home at 6. It was always 7, 6:30, 7. That sucks, especially because all the drivers that show up and start picking up the packages and filling their vans with the packages, they show up at maybe 4 or 5, and so they need the packages. So the whole warehouse just gets full of people walking around and scanning and doing this and that, and it's chaos. It doesn't work out. So now what they finally did last week was, what if you guys show up an hour earlier and packages start falling down from 9? And yeah, sure enough, we were actually done by 6 o'clock. Wow. So that's a good thing. Anyway, I don't know. It's really long day, and I mean, my back can feel it. Like, I don't know, my back is starting to act up a little bit now. I'm trying to be careful when I'm at work to not lift too much with my back and stuff, but I guess it's still, I just hope it's nothing permanent. Like, I'm trying to do little exercises now and try to work on my back, and it doesn't hurt or anything. It's just feels a little tense, maybe, which is not a problem. It's just feels like a sign that I should be careful. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry. Yeah. My room is getting nice and cold. Got the window open. It's winter. I love making my room nice and cold, and then after I'm done recording this, I can go lay in bed and just get warm. Greatest goddamn feeling. Anyway.
If you wanted to, you could refresh yourself here.
We have more important things to do, Core.
At least I can turn off my olfactory sensors.
Okay, I guess we don't. Guess we don't want to do that. But have you seen this wall lamp?
There's a light capsule missing here.
Does it matter? I did tell you guys we were gonna look at these wall lamps, so here you go.
You're coming with me.
Can't say I expected that, but
You're coming with me.
now we have 2 light capsules. Ooh-wee.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so interesting. Well, surely not. Ooh. Huh? What? What are we doing? I'm not sure how these card numbers play into...
A 1, a 2, a 0, a 4.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 0, and a 4. First number, second number, fourth number, 0. Would that be, so maybe 1, and 5, and 9, and 6. I thought maybe it's times. So it's 0. It's 10, because that makes sense. A 10, I guess, would be a 0. And then it's 0. And then it's a 0. Could it be incorrect? Okay. 3373. What? What am I not understanding here? 0? If it was like 1342, it's like, oh, just put this number first, and then put this number, and then put this. That's not 104. And it's not plus. You don't. Because 4, 5, 7, 7 would make sense. 1, 10, you don't know, make sense. Maybe minus? Why would it be minus? But might as well try. I don't make sense. Could it be incorrect? I hate everything. Whoops. Maybe I can keep making new ones, because some of them are gonna be wrong. Like, no, this makes no sense. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, there's nothing. That's numbers.
There have to be some hints for a safe as strange as this one.
Yeah.
You know that's not what I mean. We support you in any decision. I'm just saying that you don't have to do it for us.
It would mean more money, long-term security. Once we're back, I could do more, have a bigger influence. And Finn could get a decent degree. And it means less danger. Instead of going on expeditions as an explorer, I'd be commander of the station. We'd be together more often, as a family. That would be good for all of us.
But Tessa, you live for your field work. You're an explorer through and through. Do you really want to give that up?
Yes, I'm ready. I have to be prepared for changes. Be an adult.
But I like the old Tessa, too. The one I discovered so many things with.
I like her too. But don't worry, I'm still myself.
I don't want to be a burden. You can be whatever you want to be. President of the Earth, for all I care. But, well, Finn does prefer hearing stories when they come from you, not from his kid's core's voice. But please, only do this if you really want to. Don't do it just for us.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
But that shouldn't be the only reason you do it.
Anthony Carter. Good guy. Good guy, talks a lot of sense. Nice.
am I doing there? She's writing something on the wall.
I am registering a strange substance on the wall, but I cannot trace it properly.
This is where I wrote something on the wall in one of those hollow records. But I can't see it.
I need a special, like, UV light or something. Scoopity boopity.
I'll take it with me.
There's one more.
Mr. Bishop said our outpost would be closing down in about a year. So we're going to have to be transferred to other places or jobs. Or should I say we're allowed to?
He told me. And how does that make you feel? How do you like being in command instead of going out there exploring?
It was exciting at first. A different kind of thrill. Lots of responsibilities. I can mess up even more than I thought. But change it for the better as well. I even needed creativity and improvisational talent. I mean, there's lots of problems that need to be solved. That's the stuff I need. Even though I have to delegate a lot. When there's something wrong and all I want to do is take things into my own hands, that's what annoys me. And sometimes there's just nothing to do at all. That's horrible as well.
Be honest. Would you rather go back to being an explorer?
Yes. No. Oh, I don't know. More adventures or more security? Those two things just don't go together.
A boring office job and us around you. That's one of your options. But what's most important is that you're happy. Everyone here appreciates you in the role as commander. Me especially. But you're the one who has to decide whether you're right for this post. You and nobody else.
He's a good guy. It seems.
There's not much here. Some clothes. Nothing useful, I think. Wait a minute. There's an injection gun here. Just like in the control room. It's empty, but... Is this a coincidence? I'll leave it here.
Huh? Huh? Did I use the other one? I don't remember. Guess I did, because it's gone, isn't it?
Let's see what else I...
Oh, wait, so there's...
Looks like Tony took everything else with him. Apart from this injection gun. I can't stop thinking about it.
Okay. I guess we might come back to it. Is there a light in here? No.
A small bed, freshly made. Finn must have been sleeping here. A small bed. A small bed.
I am sorry. I thought it were two different things.
Tony and I used to just love sitting there and reading.
And what about Finn? Did he like reading too, or did you have to read to him?
If I remember correctly, he couldn't read, but he loved listening. These were probably the books that were suitable for Finn. This one is about a British soldier who's looking for his friend and has to solve all kinds of problems on the way, and then finds a place of legend.
Was that you? Is that you? Are you related to that? Ooh. Doo-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
You're coming with me.
Apparently, you're coming with me.
A normal light capsule from my quarters.
What can I do to them? To make them special.
There is a picture of the three of you here.
I remember that day. It was one of our family outings. And this picture here is Finn's 3rd birthday.
If you say so.
Some sort of manuscript. It's titled No Progress Without Obstacles. It's about an IMC employee called Nolan. I remember Tony liked to test read stuff for colleagues. Essays, papers, entire books. But there's no name on the manuscript.
Can I get the light out here? More light's always useful. No. Bye. So...
At best, you could remove the liquid with this, Tessa. But surely the purpose of it was more to be able to see the mark under the right conditions.
Hehe. Yeah, maybe you're right. Hehe. Okay, hehe. Maybe if you scrape the...
I don't want to put my logical abilities on a pedestal, Tessa, but this light capsule needs power from a fixture, like most do. If only there was one nearby.
Yeah, but that didn't help. What did you say about that? Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Look.
This is where I wrote, but I can't see.
Even with... And I skipped the same
I'll take
thing
it
and
with
I
me.
didn't get it. Whatever. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-dow. I don't know. Guess we can leave. Light. You're weird.
I'll take that.
You're
Is
different.
this the right time to redecorate?
I don't care. You are the same, I guess. If I put you in, you're still yellow. Indeed.
I'll take that.
Guess we need a bunch
Is
of
this
these
the
for
right
something.
time
Shut
to...
up. Sorry, I love you, Core. Anything here? Crank that.
It won't.
It won't open. Won't open. Won't open. Not this one. Not this one. Yeah, alright. Where does that leave us? What a wonderful time of the year. What do we have left to do? What do we care for? What are we trying? What do we want? More candy.
This probably would have been our enemy if we had found a way.
Finding a way to go outside will not help us.
It's the most wonderful.
Attention strap.
Whoa, strap on. No, that's not. Like, if you're in a car, strap on. I wasn't trying to make a dumb joke. Hot. That's really hot. I swear we needed more of the hydrochloric acid for something. First I cleaned this, and then I got more of it, and I was like, oh, I can use that on... I used it to get a pearl, didn't I? And made a thing. That's down here. There's nothing else down there, is there? What am I trying to do now? What is my purpose? Who am I? What are we trying to do? What are we trying to do? What's my goal? So this is the quarter I lived in. There are pictures of me and my family hanging here. Several photos were even taken on the station. So you were here with me. A lot of things in this room remind me of them. But I still have no memories of this place. Nevertheless, I have the feeling that I've arrived at the right place. There must be answers to be found here. Uh-huh.
Nothing helpful. This controls the 3D.
That's a lot.
This controls.
I saw one that I want. It's the Wahaha.
It is a skull. This could be some kind of lever. It says Flugeldoofel on it.
Flugeldoofel.
What a strange part for a machine.
And if I'm honest, I don't even know what to look for.
What a strange part for a machine.
And if I'm...
A printer that can produce simple but interesting. What a strange part.
And if...
This is apparently a 3D puzzle. It could be a skeleton of a strange turtle.
Dig.
This is clearly the seal of a king of Lithuania. No question about it.
I see. Cool.
A heavy idol to be formed from gold. It has a little the shape of a skateboard, but the wheels are missing.
Hover.
A set of several dice with different numbers of points, up to 20.
They're called die, but yeah.
This is a towel.
3D printed towel?
The model simply includes 3 shells.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Don't think this helps us in any way. Wait. Thinking. No.
Various acids.
I don't-
could probably
what?
use those too.
This one was empty, right?
I shouldn't carry around more than 2 of these acids.
Why? I don't know what we're doing. There's a walkthrough that I can read. They're not even in these papers. I'm stupid, innit?
I don't see why I should do that.
I don't either. I just thought maybe you would have a funny comment about it. Bum ba da bum bum. What a fun time of the year. There was something else, I swear. In fact, it was on here.
There are some elements.
But why do I need this? I don't know yet. Guess I'll know eventually. What am I trying to do? Black light. Examine left wall lamp. Remove bulb. Go to medical station. Use light bulb with compartment. You mean this?
This mixer.
Input for mixer is probably not a compartment. What compartment? Compartment? What are we talking about?
Let's see. There's exactly one blacklight emitter with this socket size.
Socket size. Yeah, I would have never. That would have taken me forever to ever look at that drawer again. Forgot that existed. No one's gonna save you now. You and I will. I hope it's the right one. I think they're all the same.
Let's see what sort of hidden things you can bring to light. Oh, yes, there's something written here. Looks like a small formula. A chess piece and then x plus 5. I'll write it down. There's a small symbol there. Whatever, a chess piece and then... I've written it down. I wrote down the formula. A chess piece.
That doesn't help me.
I'll take it with me. Let's see what sort of hidden things you can bring to light.
Nothing.
I've seen all there is to see. Let's hope there's more hidden somewhere else. Let's see what sort of hidden things you can bring to light. Oh, there's something visible in the black light on the inside here. There's another formula here. I'll write it next to the other one. 10 minus x. Let's see what hidden things you can reveal. There's another formula here. I'll write it next to the other one. A bird and then x minus 3. I've seen everything there is to see here.
I've seen everything there's to see here.
I wrote down the formula here that was visible in the black light. A chess piece and then x plus 5. A bird and then X minus 3. 10 minus X.
Why do we need that?
It won't open.
I'm thinking really hard. And it's late and I need sleep. And I'm not sure. Tell me something to do. Yeah. Connect carved numbers with symbols. 1 is chess piece. 2 is bird. I figured it had to be the safe, but it was like bird and chess, and I don't see how that...
There has to be a...
Don't see how those are connected. What, can I look at it?
I suppose these rules could have something to do with the safe.
Huh? Chess piece is for some reason 1. One plus 5 plus 0? I don't know what the rest is anyway. What? This is not helping me. This is odd. This is so odd. And what bird anyway? Square? Where am I getting a square? Hallway in front of quarters. Yeah. Okay, so I got that one. I got the locker. And I got that one too, right? In the hallway. So how do you end up with a chess piece, a bird, and a square? Convert and enter the numbers. First number is 5. Formula is x plus 4. Is it? It's plus 5, isn't it? But I guess that's different every time. So, okay. And the bird, which I believe is that. That still leaves... Is 0 just nothing? What box? There's no box. I got 1, 2, 3. I got 3 formulas. And that's what you mention. Use black light lamp with left wall lamp. Formula written down. Remove black light lamp, insert into right lamp.
There have to be...
Left lamp?
Let's see...
Am I supposed to move out of the way? Nothing. Oh, I can. Oh my god, I forgot about this place over
I've
here.
seen all there.
Did it say bed anywhere? Like above the bed? I just forgot this was a place.
A black light emit. I wonder if that's such a good idea.
Why not?
Could you maybe flip your optical sensors around?
Why? What is there to see?
Just look at the door until I tell you otherwise.
Confirmed.
Nothing.
Yeah, okay.
Nothing that would help us either.
Hello?
Really?
Oh, you can turn around again.
What was the point of that?
Biological paranoia.
Okay.
This bed looks like it. I don't have to lie down now. The safe in this quarter is locked. Maybe there's some valuable information in there. It's about. I remember,
And
but
these are all the
There is a
same.
picture.
And this is all the same.
That day.
There is a picture.
Ah, damn it. I remember that day. Take the lamp again. That's why I
I've
never
seen all
mentioned the
their-
beds. So, left, right, out there. Somehow I have a formula with a box. I don't know what
There
you're
has
talking
to
about.
be a way to.
We'll figure this out and we'll do it and we'll get it done. You see, one. First number, which is 1 plus 5, so that's a 6. And the bird is number 2, obviously, because that makes sense.
A 2.
Because 2 wings. I see. We don't have the box. I don't know what box. But a box would be 4, because it has 4 sides. And this has nothing, so that's a 0. We're gonna have to guess the last number. Right? Unless it told us in the hints. Anyway, 7 minus 3. 1. 10 minus 1. Okay, 9. And then we don't know the last one. The 4, it'll be something with 2. 5. Okay, I don't. We're just gonna have to keep going until we get it right. 4 equals square. Where are we getting the square from? Use light bulb with compartment. You get black light. You go to the quarters. You use the black light lamp with the left wall lamp. Formula written down. Remove black light and insert into right lamp. Look at marking on door.
There have to.
You
Let's.
bastard.
A small bed.
Close the door. God damn it, if I just knew how to read.
There's another formula here. I'll write it next to the other one. A square, and then.
The tutorial is
X times
written
3.
so weirdly. You know what I mean? I thought it was just talking about look at the door. Look at the door. It's the markings.
There has to be a way to.
Yeah, there is a way. Where there's a way, there's a will, there's a way. There's a way. Times 3. Oh my god, I did plus 3, but it was times 3. I should have guessed that. Why didn't I guess that? Because I was right there. It was 2, I did plus 3, I did 5. I should have done. Brum, brum, I should have done 6. Ooh, we would have had it, and I would have been like, ooh, genius. Whatever, we figured it out all by ourselves. 2 plus 5, give me a 7. 5 minus 3, give me a 2. 10 minus 2, give me an 8. And last but not least, give me a 0. Oh, see, I would have figured it out with that. Unless it was a plus or minus, then... Well, minus, you can't really minus it.
Finally! Come on, I must have hidden something interesting here.
There's nothing in here. Oh well.
This is finally my real ID card. Commander Tessa Carter. Maybe I can find something in the logbook.
You could also use it to reactivate me.
Good idea. But, won't that erase your memory or something?
No, that should not happen.
Good. Come here then.
Registering Commander Carter.
Core?
Confirmed.
Is it you? I mean, like before.
My basic subroutines cannot answer philosophical questions.
Then let me put it this way. Do you remember?
Short-term memory cache empty. No backup available.
Damn.
Awaiting input.
Input? Damn it. I'd have to start with Adam and Eve for you to understand our situation. At least you stopped making stupid jokes.
You always wanted me to be more humorous.
I knew you were playing with me. It's nice to see you're not just a cold-hearted machine. I don't know what I'd do without you. But back to business. Do you have any new information that might help us?
Not as such, but thanks to your authorization as commander, I was able to access the hitherto locked hologram recordings.
Hitherto.
That sounds good. Let's not waste any time. Tony.
No more field work? As commander of the station, everything will be less dangerous? Isn't that what you said? And yet you're on this mission to make sure everything's being done correctly. I understood you. I was always there to support you. But then you made a mistake and... I misjudged you. Because of the emergency protocol, every single team member's location was checked to begin rescuing them. This revealed that Tessa Carter isn't out there. But instead, flying with Mark is someone called Melissa Luna. Who is this Melissa Luna, I wondered. And so I asked the vice commander, the doctor, everyone. Nobody knows. The entries and examinations, all forged. According to the mission data, she was part of all kinds of missions in the last few years. First-rate references, lots of results. She could be your rival. And then I had this nagging idea. I compared her mission data to yours. Melissa Luna was always on expeditions whenever you had to work, usually while you were out somewhere else. Whenever you had to leave for an emergency, or when there were issues with the radio units, anything that would need the attention of a commander. And at the same time, Melissa Luna was out exploring with the rover. But because Melissa Luna doesn't exist, there's only one explanation. You were driving across the planet in that rover, and fed the rover with forged data. Otherwise, someone might have noticed. Me. I swore I'd love and cherish you. I'd support you in whatever you did, and I would have, even with this, if you'd trusted me. But instead, you kept it a secret and lied to me. You always want to do everything on your own, and without help. I just don't get it. I want to see you again and talk about this. I'm sure you can explain everything. We've had contact from a ship that can evacuate us. Who knows if we'll ever get a chance like this again. And so I voted against waiting for your return. I want to begin the evacuation as soon as possible. Unfortunately, my vote was the deciding one. Maybe I'll come to regret this. But staying here, and maybe even losing Finn, instead of you, I can't. I hate myself, but all of the stuff recently... Forgive me.
I'd love to say none of this makes sense, but as shocking as it is, it also fits the picture.
You still have no recollection of any of this?
Just fragments. I think it's getting better. I remember the emptiness of not feeling any thrills, no challenges, and the fear of disappointing everyone if I were to return to my old job. The one I really wanted to live. But to think I'd go that far and do everything in secret? I wouldn't have thought that. And that's why I wasn't with them when they fled.
Then why become commander?
That dilapidated house I saw Anthony and Finn in last night. It belonged to Tony's parents. We lived there when Finn was born because we couldn't afford our own place yet. And it didn't get better afterwards. Maybe I thought I could kill two birds with one stone. Adventures for me, all while being paid properly and being able to provide for my family. Maybe Tony thought I was being selfish. And maybe he was right. Either way, a bit off more than I could chew.
But at least now we know where they are. They have been evacuated, picked up, and brought to safety.
They were fleeing from something. We know that for sure. Tony was so scared of it. So scared for Finn, that he even left me behind. We have to find out what they were fleeing from, and if they made it.
We have access to all readable hologram recordings now.
Yes, you're right. The truth has to be here somewhere. We just have to find it.
It should... Oh yeah, all the ones we've seen are grayed out. So you refer to your... Wow, this floor looks like... It's like tilting. Or like... Anyway. You refer to Anthony as Tony? That's a choice. Also, Tony, as you like to call him, was so open and honest with you about you wanting you to be happy and are you sure this is the job you want? You don't have to do that for us. You can just do this. And then you decided you wanted the best of both worlds. Why in God's fucking fuckity foofa would you not just tell him? Hey, I'm gonna maybe go on some expeditions, but still also be the commander. And he would be like, oh, yeah, okay, if we can make this work, yeah, that's great, right? And you don't go on expeditions all the time, but you get to do it every now and then, so you'll still be with Tony and Finn most of the time, but then sometimes you won't, because you'll be out doing the thing you also really love to do, and he would totally back you up and support you and be I don't know why you would do that in secrecy. It makes no sense. What time is it? It's fine. We can go a little bit longer. If I sleep, it's like 11 a.m. now. And if I go to bed soon, and then I wake up, I mean, I might fall asleep, but nah, I have to be there at 9, so I gotta leave at like 8:40, and I should probably, are there any more? And it also shows the lock. So sorry. When do I wake up? When I get 8 hours. If I can actually get 8 hours of sleep, that's incredible. But probably 7. It's all good. That's fine. That's good. Anything that's not 4 or 5 hours. Hello. All good. Hello. All good. Nah, let's do this last. It's such a big area. Hello, all good. Hello.
Hey, Fry, are you okay? What happened? Where's Brown? That's a damn good question. I think the answer is everywhere. Wizard of Oz mission. Don't get me started. More like Baba Yaga the Witch. What are you talking about?
She just showed up, man. At least I think it was a woman.
Watch your tone when you're talking to me. And what happened then?
She made him disappear. He was gone. We saw her stand on a cliff. A woman in a spacesuit. Kenneth approached her and she looked at him. Boom! One gesture of her hand and he was gone.
What do you mean, gone?
Gone as in turned to dust.
Are you drunk? Did this woman not see you?
No, I was hidden behind a hill. Then she started turning towards me. I jumped into the rover and drove off. I got beat up pretty bad, but I didn't care.
And you want me to believe this hogwash?
Yes, I know what I saw. I maybe don't know who it is, but that woman was wearing one of our suits.
Right. You're going to medical. Right now. Have them check out your head.
What the flying fuck? Hello? I thought this was just a mystery of... Well, there was some danger and they had to flee, you know?
Any ideas? Because I'm stumped.
Nope, the solar module is broken and we don't have a replacement. And the cables don't fit the hydrogen systems because nobody is able to decide on a standard for them yet. You know? The emergency generator by the drilling hole has a battery that it charges while it's running. That one might fit.
Mark would kill you.
Yeah, it would only last a couple of hours, but if they ever pick the rover up, well, at least they wouldn't have to push it.
I'll keep it in mind.
Was that information I needed? Because you used something for something and Mark would kill you, but he'll keep it in mind, but I'm not sure what we were talking about there. But if I ever need it, now I know that there's something. Okay. Whoops.
Tony, we saw her again yesterday. At first on a security camp, and then we saw her in person. She somehow made the plants grow faster? They're already covering parts of the building outside.
We have to be careful, but we can't do anything but evacuate. She doesn't seem to be dangerous, even though we don't know how she's doing what she's doing. The ship will be here in 3 days.
The return was scheduled for yesterday.
As if I didn't know that. What?
She said something.
And what did she say?
That's not important, but it's the way she sounded.
What did she sound like?
She sounded like Tessa.
Impossible. Your imagination is playing tricks on you, Joe.
You think? She's already doing things that should be impossible. So what does that change?
You're stressed, Joe. Tessa wants to and will save us. You know her. She won't kill us.
You're probably right. Sorry, I just had to tell someone. To say it out loud.
Don't worry, Joe. We'll get through this.
Weird indeed. Oops. Nothing up there. We unlocked it in the quarters, right? Yeah, we didn't want to go here. Because it's so big. That's what she said.
I saw it with my own eyes, Tessa. She transformed the drill room in seconds while floating in the air.
I believe you.
We have to evacuate with the shuttle.
Where to? It's capable of flying through space, but is used for locomotion on the planet. It doesn't have enough power to get us all to any spaceport. And there are reasons why we are not on the other planets drilling for resources. They are barely habitable.
So should we just wait?
No. We go for double security. We will send out a distress signal for an evacuation. Our best chance is that a ship will hear it and get us out of here. At the same time, we will examine the most promising accessible planet for a chance of survival. The scouts will come back. In case no other ship has arrived and the planet is habitable, we will evacuate on our own with the shuttle.
That is risky, especially for the scouts.
I am the best pilot. I will fly.
I thought so. I will accompany you.
What?
Joe, you can do this. Mark and I have been a team for many years and have the most experience of anyone here in exploring alien planets. I will not entrust this mission to anyone else in my place and put him or her in that kind of danger. You guys set the signal, get everything ready, and seal off the station until we return or you get picked up.
All right.
Good. I need a list of all the planets and the scientific assessment of their habitability and distance.
Understood.
Lore dump.
Okay. You go there. You over here. Ow! Crap! Just leave me alone. Damn technology.
What? Great. I love that. Oh boy.
No. We're always happy to see you, Mr. Bishop.
I don't want to keep you. You're doing an outstanding job, but there is some important news. In just about a year's time, you will be able to leave this planet. The yields have been decreasing, which has nothing to do with you, and the trade routes have shifted. All those involved will receive compensation and alternative positions, or other options and settlements, whatever they prefer.
That... well... what can I say? I will inform my staff.
I will be speaking to a few of your team members personally. Your husband, for instance. But apart from that, are there any grievances you have to report?
Well, we're missing a team. They should have gotten back yesterday, but there was a storm in that sector, so we're not too worried yet. The second rover and a team is ready to look for them, but so far we don't think that's necessary.
Insightful. I agree with you. Nevertheless, keep an eye out.
Of course. Always.
Always. A few days later.
3 planets within the solar system can be reached. Their calculated vitality is at 22, 29, and 42%. As a comparison, this planet is at 94%. Their distances are 2 days, 2 days again, and 4 days respectively. The ship has enough power for 10 to 11 days, depending on whether there are any complications and how much energy it would take to navigate the planet.
Pretty tight then.
I've seen worse.
True. Save the third planet's coordinates on the ship, and thanks for your efforts.
You seem pretty sure.
Yes, it's unpleasant, but...
I meant you seem happy.
What? No, I'm not happy with these circumstances at all. I mean, I enjoy and miss the thrill of a challenge. I have to admit. That sort of thing just gives me... life. Energy. But I would prefer if there was not so much at stake.
I love steak. Actually, I'm not really a big steak guy. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. 8 people.
I suppose it's 3 times.
Everything
Okay,
works out.
quiet please, everyone. Thanks. Okay. Yesterday, we received a reply from the Kalenko. They will reach us in 2 days. As it's a pretty big ship, they're going to have to land outside in a quite far away sector. We have set up an emergency shelter and will get everybody there.
What about those who are still out there?
They're 2 days overdue and aren't reacting to any radio signals. We don't know their exact location. We have no choice.
And that's enough for us to just abandon them?
Let me explain what we have planned. Then we can discuss everything. And considering the situation, I would be happy to vote on this. Okay? Good. So, our plan is to lock down the facility with the NOAA evacuation protocol. We can easily keep the doors to the lab and storage open by other means. Iron bars should do the trick. That way they will have access to tools and food. We will only take what we need for the evacuation. The Kalenko is equipped with long-range scanning technology and life support systems. Maybe we can convince the commander to wait a few days. Even if our missing crew members can't contact us, we will notice their re-entry into the atmosphere.
The commander is going to go nuts and do nothing when we tell him what's happened here. Tessa and Mark are dying out there. It's just like when Brown and Summers didn't show up again.
If it's as bad as you say, and as bad as we all think, then we shouldn't be staying here, should we? They'd have done the same, however reluctantly, because it's our best chance at survival. In fact, those are our orders, but my offer still stands. We can hold a vote.
Seems fair. Two days later.
Commander Carter, I hope this message reaches you in time. I've tried to reach you on every single channel. There's been no reply so far, but I'm trying one final time. We've started the evacuation protocol NOAA and almost completed it. A rescue ship is on its way and will pick us up. We have already set up a temporary shelter at the evacuation point. We haven't heard from any other ships. I can't say when we'll be able to send out a team to get you. I don't even know if the corporation will be willing to do that. They wanted to abandon this outpost anyway, as you know. The whole team and their families, they're all either already at the evacuation point or will be there soon. I'll join them in a moment. We've had problems with our vehicles, but we haven't had time to take care of them. I will be reluctantly using the last functioning rover to get to the evacuation point. One of the broken rovers remains in the hangar. I hope you and Mark can get it working again. I also hope you will get back in time and that I will see you again. The evacuation point sector in the database is 29-14-Z...
That's her core. That means it can't be Mark. But then she was the danger we ran away from. So she was here then.
It looked like she was keeping the security officer from speaking.
Yes. However, she did that. She was a few meters away from him. But she didn't want me to find out this point's name. She said that it wasn't planned that he couldn't speak. What does this all mean? How long ago was this core?
79 days.
It's like a god.
The sector
A
began
demigod.
with
I don't know. What? I don't. This is
That
all very
wasn't all.
confusing.
The evacuation point should be listed in the database and reachable by rover.
They won't be there anymore, Tessa.
I hope so.
You still want to go there?
It could take weeks to repair this console. Months until we establish contact with a ship. Setbacks, despair, boredom, solitude. And all the while we'll have a mysterious figure running around. Sooner or later I'll be sitting in that rover trying to figure out what I'm doing all this for and if my family managed to get away. To safety. I should have that certainty before I put everything I've got into repairing this thing.
That is illogical. The longer you survive, the higher the chance of getting that certainty is, and your chances of survival are highest here.
I know it's illogical.
Are they?
But I have to do it. I have to follow my instincts.
You can manipulate your instincts. I know that from other interactions with humans. Just imagine hugging them tightly.
My thoughts are only showing me how they're sitting there, huddled up in fear in a makeshift shelter, waiting for salvation that never comes. Or never came. I have to get that thought out of my head. Only then can I concentrate on my own survival.
I do not have enough limbs to physically hinder you. According to the security officer, they made their way to an evacuation point which lies in a sector beginning with 29 to 14. The final 2 digits are missing. Without them, we are unable to locate the evacuation point with certainty.
Well, everything sort of took a turn that I was not expecting. Mystery woman with powers? Huh?
Doctor, I'd like to have a word with you about the commander. Who is he?
You know I can't tell you, Mr. Bishop. Doctor-patient confidentiality.
Well, it's my duty to ensure that everyone in this station survives. I won't be visiting for another year, so I need you to give me any and all relevant information.
You're making me break all the rules, and believe me when I say I am not happy. But I understand. Let me put it this way. He is feeling the pressure and thinks he can deal with everything. But his medical records say otherwise.
Insightful. And good to know. And our leading explorer?
Tessa is happy to throw herself into her work, rarely sleeps, and consistently delivers top results. I always advise her to take time to relax, but that just makes her laugh. Her examination results are always normal, so I don't have any authority for a medical intervention, but...
No buts. She is showing exactly the level of commitment I expect.
That doesn't surprise me. Well then, let's have a look. No, the scans confirm the blood levels and all other tests, Joe. He's perfectly healthy. No abnormalities or substances in his blood. Nothing. And compared with the last routine examination, there are pretty much no differences. Not even showing signs of shock, which frankly doesn't surprise me. He's always been pretty hardened when it comes to things like this.
But he's been talking about some witch who just made his teammate vanish.
What? So why didn't they find a body?
He didn't say she killed him, but that he just vanished into thin air. And then he went back to the station immediately. And I thought you would tell me that he's just in over his head. Cabin fever, homesick, lack of oxygen, scurvy, psychological problems, sweaty feet. Anything that would be comprehensible.
Well, I'd need more time for a psychological examination, but physically, there are no indications of any issues.
Yeah, it is odd, isn't it? Pretty odd indeed. So now we need the rover?
All areas are open and the garbage incinerator is generating power. I shouldn't change anything around.
Okay.
What's this, Core?
That's a mission console. With this, you can access saved locations and expeditions from this station's past. Scanning. I can find no evacuation data.
We can take a look at it anyway, even if it won't get us anywhere.
Which means it will get us somewhere. Potentially. Oh boy. Only 4% of planet scanned. North Pole. South Pole. That's great, Gilbert. Rock in the shape of a monkey's head. A valley in the shape of an L seems to have hosted water before. Everybody grouched and nickeled when we climbed it. Okay. Found nothing. 291494. 2914. Is that everything here? A swamp similar to the one on our doorstep collected disgusting, stinking samples for Tony. Yeah, okay, so 2914 doesn't help us. It's everywhere. We had expected anything but the strange star-shaped rock formation we found. The remains of a strange horned animal that seems trapped. Around it, however, many skeletons of other beings lying there in torment. We prefer to stay away. Mission Wizard of Oz will follow the newly found rocky pathway. Set for 620, Jamie Fran, Kenneth Brown. Shelter, sleep places for 3 people. Solar energy, a white and plain surrounding. Elaborated camp. 7 sleep places, room for 2 rovers. Solar energy, destroyed in the last storm. A large rock that provides shelter. A hole in the ground big enough for a small person. Autonomous drilling station. Yeah, is that where we are? No one in the station is happy with Rufus' decision to put the landfill there, including Rufus. Rufus? So, if I was to...
We only know part of the sector name of the evacuation point, 29 to 14. But 2 digits are missing and probably only the security officer knows them.
Right. Time, what are we looking at? Alright, we're looking at finishing up. And now if I don't manage to edit Lethal Company in time for, what, Tuesday? Oh, and I also need to quickly now, I already uploaded a new, that would be Monolith, right? I already uploaded Monolith, I just need to make the thumbnail and schedule it to actually be uploaded today in, what, like 7 hours? I don't know. Hope you enjoyed that video. Hope you enjoyed this video. Everything is weird but interesting. I'm not 100% sure what to do right now, but we'll figure it out. We always do. Boom. Thank you so much for watching. I love you and appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next episode. For now, it's time for me to really quickly schedule the previous video to be uploaded. Maybe set this one to upload. and the other one I meant to be published. I'll set this one to upload, and gotta make a thumbnail, and then I can enjoy my warm bed. And then I got 9 hours of work ahead of me, potentially more, but hopefully just 9, which is more than enough. Yeah. And then next week, when I'm done working, Monday, Tuesday, there is so many different things I need to get done. I want to just have a good, productive week and get everything done. And be happy and proud of myself. Hopefully that's something I can do. And hopefully you can do that too. Have a great week. Have a great day, great night. And yeah, goodbye.